Hello, everyone, and welcome to my once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I am so excited to have the lovely Jane from Jane the Secret Tarot on my show today. She's a regular, as you guys know. And I love reading with her. She is an incredible psychic, and we apologize for being a little late. It said traffic was unexpectedly high on StreamYard, so we had to kind of wait for it to buffer and let us in. So we appreciate you for your patience. And Kim, I did get your tip, and you will be first. So Jane, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I'm Jane of Jane the Secret Tarot. I just know that I was born this way, as we all were. But some people have different experiences, and I had the spooky, scary stuff where people were in my room from the time I was great. But then I found out they were angels, so it was all good. So I've just been doing this my whole life, and just in the last since my last surgery, which was in 2018, and I had a lot of time to recover from that surgery, I started putting together a whole bunch of dots. And then I started doing readings every single day online on Zoom with other people and connected another whole bunch of dots. So I'm just a dot connector, and I mostly see marriages, births, just joking. But that seems to be my forte.
Mm-hmm.
Do you notice that people come that when at large, like you mostly get like the same sort of question, or you see certain things?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
Yeah.
completely agree with you. And when you said 2018, your astrological chart popped up in my head, and that was the time that Saturn was going over your moon, and it's called Sati Sati. So that was really interesting for me to put together the dots there. So that was you did a big karmic payoff in that period. So that's good for you, Jane.
That was a huge radical surgery, and that's why I can't do anything. I had my neck fused
Oh
from
my gosh.
from C2 to T1.
That's a lot. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, we're glad that you're here and that you're okay and you look fabulous. And I'm happy that I get to spend this time with you.
Me too. Thank you.
Aw. So let's say hi to some lovely people popping in. The lovely Kim is here. Good to see you, Kim B. And let's see. And I got your question in, Kim. Jacqueline, it's lovely to see you, dear. Thank you for joining us. And I'll get your question in. I ugly cried this morning on the show. You're not alone, Kim. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. It was really embarrassing. So no worries about that. Yeah, I started crying on the show. It's just like people were talking about Social Security and like their children's diabetes medication, and I just lost it. It just the
Yes.
collective stuff I don't normally cry when it comes to personal stuff, but when it comes to the collective, it's like maybe it's my Aquarianness. I don't know. I just go full. Anyway. So thank you for putting up with me this morning, guys. You guys were very sweet. And you're running errands now, and you get food for your doggies. Oh, you're headed to a border. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I actually home make Rosie's food now. It's really fun. So, and Kritika is here. We are in your lunar nakshatra today, Kritika. That is the moon for today, Kritika nakshatra. And if you want to check out my morning video, I talked a little bit about that. The end part, I got a little emotional, but okay. Mimi is here. It's lovely to see you, Mimi. Thank you for joining us, dear. And Garnet is here. Thank you for saying hello, Garnet. It's lovely to see you. And Garnet recommended that Gerald wear Hessonite garnets on your show the other day. It was garnets, and then I said Hessonite would be a really good one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that. And you were like, Garnet should wear garnets.
Yes.
It's like, oh, Nancy is here. Oh, it was good to see you, lovely. Thank you for joining us, dear, and for giving me some comfort after the video today. I totally lost it. I love you guys so much. Okay, and yes, life's major events. It can be shown through Uranus, Saturn, Pluto. I mean, these guys, they're trying to shake us out of our mortal coils and get us thinking about spirit, and they do a really good job of it, for sure.
Yeah.
Amanda is here.
Mama Sushi!
No, and she has the most adorable photos of Aurora Rose playing in the water, and she's like a little mermaid baby. It's just darling.
So cute.
And Hersey says, Jane, I love you.
Ah,
We love you, Hershey.
Yeah, really thinking about you.
We both are, sweetie. The lovely Rachel Rose is here. I know you're sick in bed, honey. We're sending you lots of healing vibes, you and Ollie. Okay, I hope you're getting some help. And I know that someone recommended matzo ball, so they're going to bring over some matzo ball soup for you and things like that. So I hope that's helpful, sweetie. And we're sending you love. And then, oh, Jonathan's here. Say hi, Jonathan.
Hi, Jonathan.
Oh
Long
my
time
goodness.
no see.
I know he's back in the background. Oh, Brianne is here. It's lovely to see you, Brianne. And then, oh, you're weaning off insulin, Jacqueline. That's good. Oh, it is insanely priced. Yeah, a lot of clients either have children or they themselves are dealing with diabetic medication, and it's really making me angry. I get angry and then I start crying about it. It's not a good look, but oh my God, it's just driving me nuts. Okay. Oh, the lovely Gerald is here. Cowbell, yay! Good to see you, Gerald. Oh, there you go. I actually have my little I got a new altar bell. It's beautiful. I'm really
Oh,
excited.
look, watch.
Yeah. There you go. Cowbell. You guys don't know what cowbell is, you can look it up on SNL after the show. It's what we call Gerald in the community because we can't get too much of him. We love him. So, oh, and if you like my mug, the link is in the description. Okay.
Mine's right up there.
And thank you, Kim. Yes, I was definitely releasing as well. I appreciate you for your encouragement, sweetie. All right. And he hasn't looked for garnet necklaces yet. Okay. Make sure they're hessonite. The cinnamon ones are especially potent, and make sure they're very clear too if you do look for one. All right. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody coming in. Oh, Veronica just arrived. It is lovely to see you, Veronica. I don't recognize you. I love your profile picture. You're gorgeous. Thank you for joining us.
And Hershey's got to go.
Oh, Hershey's got to go. All right. Much love to you, sweetie. Stay in touch, and you've got this day. All right. Okay, so just to let everybody know how the show works, we get to our tippers first, and then we move into questions as they come in order received. You do need to be here to get your question answered, so I'm going to call your name a few times, and if you're not in the audience, we move on to the next person. Okay? All right. You're welcome, Veronica. All right, so let's get to our first question, and it is the lovely Kim. And Kim is asking, how will my vacation with my mother go? Any surprises? We leave mañana. Okay. Wow. That's exciting. Congratulations.
Okay. Here. How nice that you get to go on a vacation with your mother. I'm just like, that's so nice.
It is. And if you haven't already, then now's a good time to like and subscribe while we go ahead and pull our cards. I learned that from Gerald. Okay, let's see.
Oh, okay. I don't think I need to say anything more. I think this is what I have. I hope it goes along with yours, but if it doesn't, it just tells a different part of the story. But I have the Six of Wands here. This is, well, I love that it's an owl, but the Six of Wands is about winning. It's about victory. So I really feel, and you know, this funny that this should be an owl, because I think when I think about an owl flying, owls, you cannot hear them when they're flying over you. And you can't hear them. And this is the Six of Wands. And so I'm wondering if there is a quiet stillness in this victory, is what I'm wondering. It sometimes, like, the victory could be so still you barely see it or hear it, right? And here you are, because here you are with the Three of Cups. You, your mom, and a friend you guys, meet up with for coffee, tea, whatever. And then we're learning how to, communicate, using our thoughts, words, and deeds, communicating wisely. Like I was just telling Michelle Marie before we came on here, my mother and I used to not know how to talk to each other. We had to learn how to talk to each other, and we did, and it was wonderful. So this is almost a page. They're learning their messages and the swords, thought, words, and deeds. So I mean, that's just giving me a big sign there. And then look, it just can't get much better. You get the lovers. It's the things you are connected to. It doesn't mean like lovers. I mean, it can, but it's more of the things that you are connected to. And I'm just going to say, yeah, and it's going to be a lovely trip. That's what I get, a lovely trip.
Oh, well, my cards definitely mirror that. I got the ninth house. This is the house of travel. Okay, so it's going to be a great trip. And then I got Mercury. Jane, you mentioned communications and how you learn to communicate more with your mother the more you spent time with her in environments like that. So I got that you are going to have a melding of the intellects a little bit. You're going to be learning how you communicate, how you think, how you see the world, and sharing those experiences. Uh, and she says, "Thank you, Jane. You are welcome." And she goes, "You are correct. We are communicating better." And she
Good.
goes, "And my maternal side has an owl connection." And she goes, "And she's 82. I'm glad she agreed." Oh my goodness. Wow,
That's
that's
wow.
amazing.
I have chills. Go on with it. That's wow.
Wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so wow. So the main thing that I got for you, just moving forward, with the communications, is I did get the Eight of Cups reversed, and there might be a little bit of imbalance of sacrifice, but she is 82, so you're probably going to find yourself doing some of the emotional heavy lifting when it comes to the conversation. She might bring up some stuff that she needs to get off her chest. And even in seemingly perfect relationships, this stuff can come out. So just prepare for that. Reflect on whether this is connected to a past experience that may have lowered your self-esteem, and just kind of let it slide because it's just something she needs to let out. Um, they're saying to honor your feelings as you go over some of these topics, because know that communication, it requires sacrifices from both sides, not just yours, not just theirs. So don't neglect your emotional needs during the trip. Okay, especially if you just need a break or you need to go down and to go down to the pool and get a cocktail wherever you guys end going. And if you're feeling yourself a little pessimistic after a conversation, just go do something to seek a little healthy balance. Okay, so some stuff might come out in the conversation that they're showing me. Okay, but for the most part, I got the Page of Wands. Jane mentioned pages. So this is all about, enthusiasm and innocence and kind of a youthful trip. So maybe doing some spontaneous things could be kind of fun. They're basically saying embrace your youthful spirit, and they're encouraging moms to do the same, and you guys are going to have a blast. So there's going to be a lot of vibrant energy around this trip. And one of the best things about this is that it can make really wonderful things unfold for your future, and it can give you a more romantic spirit, a zest for life. That's what I love about this page. So if you feel like you need to take those moments to collect yourself with that Eight of Cups reversed energy, don't let any impatience or impulsive behaviors out. Just kind of, go take a break, hang out, come back, and just see it from a fresh perspective. Okay, just stay composed. Okay, that's the main thing. And then I got a really interesting card. I don't know if you've been looking at a new opportunity. You might actually start looking abroad, living abroad, something like that. This is the fifth coming in card. So if you're seeing this as kind of a test of how you travel and maybe looking at new opportunities for travel, this might open the door for an abundance of opportunities in this area. So if you're stepping into this very fortunate period, especially with mom, there could be numerous chances for success awaiting you for things that could be coming your way. So they're saying that these opportunities will be more abundant than you realize, and that you might actually like the different cultures and things that you're coming across, and that the future could hold limitless success if you do kind of look at those opportunities there. And it says, let's see, she says, we hear an owl hooting before our loved ones pass away. I heard an owl 3 days before my father passed away. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. And she says, the moon will look awesome over the ocean. The last 2 days are at the beach. Well, there you go. There's you looking at the moon, the sunset. It's about to get dark there. I don't know if that's at sunset or sunrise. I can't tell, but there's fire lit. So this tells me that this is probably sunset, getting ready for the dark. Okay, so just enjoy that moonrise, enjoy time with mom. If anything big from the past comes up, just, separate yourself for a little bit. Don't get too about it. Be the bigger person and just have fun. So good times.
Yes.
All right. We hope that was helpful, sweetie. And some more people are coming in, and I will look for your tip, Rachel, right now. And yes, I did get it, sweetie. So you are in the queue. So go ahead and ask your question, love. All right. So let me get back here. I'm going back and forth because I got to look at stuff. Sorry, guys. Okay. And then Sherry, you may ask a question. Go ahead, sweetie. Welcome. It's good to see you, Sherry Lemstra. Lovely to have you in the audience. And it's your first time. That's wonderful. We're so glad that you're here with us today.
Yeah.
Oh. And then, Hershey's dealing with mold. Jonathan says, oh my gosh, mold damage is the worst. I saw a lot of it. I was a real estate broker. Yeah, we dealt with it in our last apartment. It's not fun. I'm so sorry you're going through that shit. Oh gosh, Hershey. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our heart goes out to you, sweetie. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and start starring some things. There you go. I starred your question with Sherry. And you're so welcome, Kim. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate that. Okay. And then Mama Shushi, let me get your question. Thanks for letting me know. I don't have Jonathan help me because we only have one computer. So thank you. Oh, I did get your question. You're good. Okay. And okay. Mold is the worst. Yeah. Rachel had to deal with that in spades. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that you're in a better place, sweetie. And blessings, sweetie. Have fun at the store, Kim B. It's lovely to have you in the chat. Yeah, and Rachel says, get yourself some oregano oil, Hershey, if you're still in the chat. Okay, sweetie? Okay. And let's see. Oh, Lauren is here. Lovely to see you, Lauren. Thank you for joining us. Oh, it was great to see you this morning. She goes, good evening, Michelle, Jane, Jonathan, and Astrological Tribe. There's Jonathan. He says hi. Okay. I got it. Yes, Sherry, you're good to go. And Jacqueline is a new member. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. I definitely get if you have a question, go ahead and I'll get it starred for you. Oh, I have it already. Never mind. Okay, so our next question is the lovely Rachel. I did get your tip, but I need you to ask a question. Okay, sweetie? So go ahead and do that. And you are next. All right. So I'll pull some cards for you while you ask your question. They're already flying. I hope you feel better, honey. I know that you have been under the weather. That's never fun. Okay.
She says, like, I see a question. There we go. Thank you.
My question is related to moving on. Top people at my work are speculating us being cut. As of now, we are going on tour. My uncle tells me he has an apartment in Italy if I want. Oh my gosh, I've been feeling mixed up. Okay. Well, let's pull some cards on that. Italy, wow.
Wait, so is the question about work? I think it's about work, right?
Yes. So it's about work. You're speculating leaving work. You might get cut. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I said no talking about work, but I want to see what the cards say. Okay, you got it. Now, I don't want to get too, I won't say any specifics, Rachel, okay? All right. Okay, the band may be cut. Okay, we'll just let you tell us what you want to say, okay? Okay, let's see. Oh man. Okay, Rachel. So there is something big coming. So you're not alone there. Okay. The first card I got was Pluto. This is Yama, and as you know, Pluto, the god of death, is making his return in the United States. So I asked what this was about. I got the second house of savings. Okay, so this was how you make money. What's going into your savings accounts? All right. And so I asked what's happening, and I got the Justice card. Okay, so there is some kind of rule or hearing or something that is going to occur that is going to affect this area of your life. And it's good to pay attention to that. The most important thing is when this happens, you need to forgive and forget, because I got the Four of Wands reversed. This is a phase in your life where you're going to hopefully release any buried anger or resentment stemming from the plans that did not work out. Obviously, a lot of people are letting each other down right now, and it's essential to just forgive and move forward. That's the main energy that I'm getting. It is completely natural to feel hurt and even consider revenge when someone you care about or something you've given a lot of your life to disappoints you and does the wrong things. It can lead to some negative thoughts and some compulsive behaviors, and it can erode your trust and commitment toward others. So avoid dwelling on why this letdown occurred, and know that the twist in this life's journey is going to bring a beautiful hidden reward. Okay. There's going to be some temporary instability in your life, some disharmony, things like that. But know that there is a huge potential for growth and change and beauty in and around you. Okay. That is the main energy that I got around that. So I said, after she kind of goes through this Four of Wands reversed moment, what can Rachel expect? I got a really good card. I got the Sun. This is radiance. This is validation. Look how happy she is, Rachel. You've been waiting for this for a long time. This is my happy days are here card. Yay. So this brings immense positivity in the tarot deck. I love this card. It shines with success and love and happiness and creative energy, and you are just full of it. So you're going to entertain a new life phase where both your professional and your personal fortunes are going to combine. They're going to flourish. This is a time that you can actually celebrate your past achievements and even prepare for greater ones. So don't hide your light. Let the world know where you're headed and enjoy it, because you're going to be surrounded by abundant positive energy, and the universe has chosen you specifically for these blessings. So thank Goddess if you earned this. Recognition and admiration will come effortlessly, and happiness and zest for life will just fill the air, because look how happy this woman is. Okay, so just let your light shine bright and just enjoy this overall energy, because it's just, look at this. Come on, look how happy she is. So yeah, and she goes, so you're saying I will probably be cut. I've been thinking I will be. It's like 200 people. Okay, so just to let you know, not to get into specifics about your job, but when I had a job, I'll use me. As a teacher in 2008, I was able to keep my job for just about 2 years before they passed the class size law, and they basically fired half the state where I was living of teachers, and they crammed all of these students into, like 60 students into a classroom. So we did this to the middle class back in 2008, and that is the energy that we're heading into with these eclipses now. Okay, and this is for, of course, astrological purposes only, but if you look at the history, that is what's coming. Okay, sweetie. But I know that the things that are coming your way, you're really going to have to watch the finances. Okay, really tighten those purse strings and try not to spend too much money in the interim, because it will create a little bit of a transformative period for you. But it will all end up well, and know that it's going to be a good thing. Okay, sweetie. I'm excited to see what Jane says.
Yeah. I did a little 9-card Lenormand around you. And in one sense, you are cloudy. You're cloudy about what's going to happen, about what's going on, and not knowing. Just that whole sense of not knowing is kind of a burden to not know. It's a weird burden, but I would say, don't let that be your focus, because we're cloudy on that. The key to it is bringing in this new energy. We got the stork, so we have the key moving in new energy, and we also have the whip down here below you, so that's whipping up new energy too. But did you see and then I have a book up here, so this can be about wisdom and secrets or higher learning as well. Okay. And then the gift, there is a gift here. The gift for you is just some nice, quiet, alone time for a little bit. And I think that's the key to bringing in this new energy that's happening. So nothing to fear here, just some change.
There you go. And she goes, I'm waiting to hear back from grad school, actually. Oh my goodness. That's
Okay,
amazing.
I see the school right there. It's there.
This is, you guys, you can't make this up. Jane's that good. Okay. Okay. You're seeing it.
You're seeing it too, right? You saw it too, right?
I did see it too. Yeah.
Yeah. I got the book, and the book is taking classes, grad school.
Love
Yeah.
that. I absolutely love that. Okay. She goes, okay, thanks. And you guys are great. Thank you so much. You're great too, Rachel. We hope you feel better soon, sweetie. Thank you for joining us.
You're so welcome.
And she goes, I may apply to other places, but I'm waiting on Tufts. Okay. All right. You go, girl. All right. So let's see. I'm going to make sure I'm going to look at we're not getting any other tips. So I am going to go to our first question. And Jacqueline says, good luck, Rachel. Never stop being a student of life. Oh my gosh. Yes. Mimi, you can ask anytime, sweetie. Okay. So our next question is the lovely Jacqueline. Thank you for becoming a member, Jacqueline. We appreciate it. Is there any positive energy coming up for me, or is this a past life tripping me up? Oh, is there anything positive coming up for me, or is there a past life tripping me up? Excuse me. Still working through grief. Oh, sweetie. Ugly cried all Saturday and let it out. I held it in all week. Oh my goodness. Okay. That kind of explains something in my cards. Let me try to get a more positive reading for you. Okay, sweetie. I'm just going to pull one more oracle card so I can encourage the crud out of you. Okay. So the main kind of energy that I'm getting for you is that you are really going through it. Okay, I got Scorpio, but then I got Jupiter. Okay, so you will kind of pull out of this. So you're going through a big period of transformation right now. And Scorpio that's my chrysalis sign. It's ruled by Pluto in the Western, and it's ruled by Mars in the Eastern. And it brings us a lot of transformation when it comes to our lives, the way that we're, conducting them and moving forward. So it's a very energy. Okay, it's kind of hard to work through. I have Jupiter in Scorpio with my South Node, and it can bring grief, it can bring sadness. But what it's doing is it's helping you transform into a beautiful new soul. Okay, and just speaking with someone who has this in their chart, that is the energy that it gives me. Okay, so just know that before I get into the other cards. Okay, the second card I got. Now, this is my codependency card. Okay, so you'll want to guard against this a little bit. Okay, I got the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this tells me that you really need to take control of certain aspects of your life, take the reins there, and not put too much responsibility into someone else's hands. Okay. Independence is absolutely crucial in your life right now, and asserting yourself is very key to the success that you desire. But do be cautious of either being too codependent or too overly dependent, because excessive independence can be something, and so can excessive codependence. So it's a razor's edge. You got to be able to balance it. Okay. So they're saying to embrace a more natural approach to life and reconnect with nature, go on walks, immerse yourself in the beauty of the outdoors, and find inspiration in solitude. Okay, because that can help you clear your mind and engage with the world in a more positive way. Okay, because I got that you are really going through it, sweetie. The reason I said that was because this is my card for when we lost the election. It's the Ace of Cups reversed. Okay, so this is your guides basically saying that you need to learn to trust your heart again, especially if you've been kind of in this more codependent atmosphere. Things like that can cause some issues. I'm a recovering agoraphobic. My dreams are vivid and they're trying to tell me something. Okay, makes sense. Okay. So just to let you know, I am an agoraphobic too. It took me a very long time to get out of the house after my divorce, and COVID was like a sanctuary. I mean, it was like, yay, I don't have to go out. It's wonderful. I don't have to deal with people. I don't have to deal with the feelings of others and feel all of that energy. So it is hard to get out, but you do need to learn to trust your heart again. And that's why I suggested walks in nature, because when the animals look back at us, we can have that connection without the judgment, without the fear. Okay. So, Past experiences and thoughtless treatment from others led you this way, and it left a very poignant mark. They're showing it to me. It's like getting stabbed in the heart, and I've been through this too. Okay, sweetie, it makes it really difficult for you to trust, kind of leave, get out of the house, things like that. I've been there. And you can heal this old wound by opening your heart and allowing beautiful new energy to enter. Okay, know that it is a process. Be very gentle with yourself in this process. Act like this is someone that you could be friends with. Okay, and treat yourself like you would a counselor or a friend. All right. So I went to the Whispers of Ganesha, and the card I got for you was acceptance. There is great freedom in accepting things just as they are. Okay. You can't move forward in your life until you start to release some of the blame, some of the anger, some of the sorrow that you're carrying around and that you've collected on this life's journey. It's a lot. I've got Jupiter and Scorpio. I've had that Ace of Cups moment more than once, and my heart goes out to you. But Spirit is asking you to forgive those from the past that have hurt you and be willing to forgive yourself for trusting them, because they were trying to teach you a lesson in discernment and in boundaries. Okay. So open your heart to the world outside and to the one within, because you're never alone. The Atman, the Holy Spirit, is always with you. And a deeper state of recognition and acceptance will push you toward a new spiritual adventure. Okay, so they have some wonderful things coming your way. And the image of Ganesha holding the banana here, that symbolizes humility and awareness of not placing too much importance on your thoughts or beliefs in this situation, and instead just kind of letting them go, like you would watching something float down a river. Okay, they're actually showing me you write all of the people's names and what they did to you on a piece of paper, and you turn it into a little boat, and you release it on a river, and you just watch it float away and then sink into the water. That might be an activity that you can do to help you release out in nature. Okay, obviously pick something that's good for nature, but that could be that can help you learn to honor the values of others that may have differed from your own, because they were coming into the experience without as much as intelligence, especially emotional intelligence, when they were dealing with your feelings. And you'll be able to recognize and accept the beauty that resides in you a little more, because you'll realize that the reason you feel so deeply is because you do have a beautiful heart. Okay, sweetie. And she says, definitely working on boundaries. Yes, right there with you, sweetie. Okay, I hope that was helpful. I'm excited to see what Jane has for you, and I look forward to see you in the chat, dear.
Yeah, interesting that you talked a lot about balance, or in the beginning you were talking about balance. And I've got that right here because I've got Judgment and the Devil. They're right side by side. So it's like the little angel and the little devil on your shoulders. But this is good. It's a balance of, this can be a balance of good fun. With the Judgment, it's about acceptance, awakening, and assessment. So we're doing this work on ourselves, and look at all this yellow. So a lot of solar plexus stuff in there too. And then the devil comes in, and just is just like tempting you. Hey, want to come play? Want to come play? And you're like, oh, but I got all this work to do. It's okay to have some fun too, because you got to balance the fun and and this also is this could be negative self-talk. I just want you to lift yourself up. And this is about looking at your shadow side. So if somebody says something and you get, about it, you kind of feel something about it, look at that. Why does that trigger me? If something triggers you, look, question why that triggers you. And then I have the Four of Coins, the Four of Pentacles. This is also about balance too. And as long as we're holding on so tightly to the things that we have, we can't pick up more. So you're going to have to put something down in order to pick something up. And then the Oracle card that I picked for you from the Sufi wisdom is a balanced life. It says, love seeks your well-being. So and there's a lot of sacral and solar plexus chakra in there, plus high heart or heart chakra and all that kind of stuff. So, and some blues. So, be in your truth. Be who you are, because who you are is good enough. And never forget that. We are enough.
You are.
Yeah.
You are, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
And I love that photo. It kind of reminds me of, it's Jupiter. It's kind of the Brihaspati colors as well. So I love that as well. It's very beautiful.
Yes.
All right, Mimi, I went ahead and got your question in. Shem, I got your question in. And Lalima, you tipped, so you are next, dear. Okay. We're glad that was helpful, Jacqueline. You're so sweet. Okay, so the next person is Lalima. And she says, message from my guides. Okay. Okay, Miss Lalima. I got that there's some injustice going on in your life, and it has to do with the seventh house of relationships or partnerships. Okay, you don't have to share anything in the chat if you don't want to, but it's someone who's not, they're not standing up on their end of the agreement. Okay, and this is the house of marriage and close relationships. Okay, you're welcome, Jacqueline. So this tells me that there might be something weird going on there. Okay, and it's a legal nature, because when I pulled this card, it's like, what's going on? So I asked how you would kind of react to it, and I got the Hanged Man. Okay, so don't try to help the situation in this case, because you're not the one who started it. Okay, if this person is, I'm seeing a lot of, again, codependency going on here. Okay, so you're kind of going to be in a period of suspended animation for a while. So don't try to rush things or try to make things happen, especially because they need to kind of suss themselves out over time. You're going to have to see things from a higher perspective in order to kind of see what's going on behind the scenes. And it could bring you some anxiety, a little bit of fear. Okay, so if you do feel like things are getting a little too stressful, maybe seek some professional help. Don't, feel free to reach out for that. But the main thing they're saying is never hold on to a relationship that is over, or make yourself crazy because you're afraid of, abandon it or making someone angry or something like that. Okay, that's not true love. You might be trying to make this other person happy, but at your own expense. Okay, and developing this new perspective is going to help you kind of move away from that energy. Okay, so could I get a little more on the person? Okay, well, they're not holding up their end of the deal. Okay, this is my card for divorce. It's my card for legal issues. Like, they're not doing the right thing. They're not doing the dharmic thing. Okay, that's what I get there. And when you find out what happens, it might send you into a little bit of an anxious space. Okay, and it has to do with relationships. Okay, sweetie. Okay, you understand. All right. This is what I got as far as the outcome. I got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, this is amazing. It's a happy family. Things are definitely going to work out for you for the absolute best, but you kind of have to go through this Hanged Man moment until you can start to build this. Okay, they're having you go through this so that you can discern certain people that come into your family's environment, and you can protect them from these types of energies. So they're exposing you to this type of energy, this type of personality that is built around not doing their dharma and not caring about karma. And it will help you develop, they're showing me like they're showing me you're in armor and an arrow's flying at you, and it hits a piece of metal. And that piece of metal is what you're getting from this person, and you're going to put it on. And so whenever you find another person like this, you hang this on your shoulder, it comes at you and it goes, boom, bounces right off because you can see him coming. That's the image they gave me. I know it's kind of silly, but it might give you a little chink, but it's not going to pierce you because you'll be able to spot it. So discernment is the main thing that I'm getting. And I got the same card for you as I got for Jacqueline. So this might be a collective card, guys. I did get that you just need to kind of accept things as the way they are. And there you go. And just love without judgment and predetermined opinions, and accept and express your true self, and just accept things as they are and just move on. That's the main thing that they're saying. You might want to laugh at things instead of getting infuriated, because this might make you a little angry. And your contentment in life will improve dramatically if you can harness your ability to look at the world from a more spiritual perspective. I think that's why I got the hangman. Okay. I'm a little excited to see what Jane came up with, and it might be a person in your work. Okay. All right. So just be aware that that might be going on, and that it's going to help you become more discerning. Okay, sweetie? I hope that was helpful.
Yeah. Huh. I through my Lenormand, okay, so I have some stuff going on down here. But I'm gonna say that this looks, and you don't have to say anything, okay? But this might be somebody that you're divorced from. I don't know if you've ever been married and divorced, but I'm seeing a contract here, a ring, and then a heart, and then it being over, okay? But that's not the reading, but that was just interesting that was right there. So I
Yeah.
thought, well, let's look at that, because I got the King of Swords, and I think that this might be someone that this person, even though it's the King of Swords, and he's supposed to be all about his thoughts, words, and deeds, and all that kind of stuff, but I think that sometimes he can be cutting. If I read reversals, I would say this card is supposed to be reversed. And what I see about this King of Swords then I get the Eight of Swords. You don't want to see it. You are not ready to see it. I don't know why. But you've got to, the Eight of Swords. It's that one where you're not tied to any of those swords. And you can walk away, take the blindfold from your eyes and just walk away. And we don't know what our choices are going to be, what is out there, what 31 flavors we get to choose from, because there's a lot to choose from. And maybe it's somebody from work, I don't know, but I just wouldn't let this person get you riled up this much this is you staying small so that they can feel big. And that is not a good way to be. So, so here we get the Justice right here. So I feel like when you bring yourself into balance, you move towards the King of Cups energy. A much more gentler energy is waiting for you. Should you desire, not divorced, but seems like a person detaching from. Yeah. That's same thing. I mean, a lot of people don't even get to get married these days, so that's what it felt like. But you're moving on and moving on up. I don't know what it is though, but yeah, that's what I get. You don't want to see this King of Swords. You're all blinded up to it. Then you don't know what you're doing. Justice comes, and then the King of Cups. So,
Ooh, I like that King of Cups.
me too. I like these cards a lot anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, thank you for trusting us with your energy, Lalima, and wish you all the best moving forward with that. That was a lot. Okay, so Mimi, you said that you tipped. I'm not seeing it, but I'll go ahead and answer your question. And it says, will my fiance and I get approved for the apartment we applied for yesterday? We were supposed to know today about the deposit, but the lady said it still isn't processing. Okay. So I asked, why isn't it processing? And I got that, who's the more youthful one in the relationship? You can tell me. Is it you or your husband? Or Jonathan said he received it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Jonathan. Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, Mimi. He didn't tell me in the private chat, so I apologize for that. So the thing I got was the Page of Wands reversed. So this is a young person who's involved in the transaction, and they're not really acting right. So this is someone who's kind of dropping the ball on things that need to get done. I'll explain this person. They're kind of like a, how do I say this? They're not really acting their age. They're an adult, but they're acting kind of like a young person. They're not really all about responsibility yet, and they pretend to have all of the answers when they don't sometimes. And Yeah, it's kind of like someone who takes on a job and then tries to take on the boss's job before really knowing how to do things. Okay, so that's the main energy that I get from this person that's in your environment. Oh, he's a year younger than me. Okay, all right. So this could be what's going on there. I did get Aquarius in seventh house. Okay, so this is kind of a little bit of a block that I see, and they're asking you to just kind of find the right balance with each other. Okay. There's no shame in being inexperienced if you're open to gaining wisdom and seeing these things in whatever way the universe presents them. But I would refrain from, the things that I'm seeing are that I don't know if this is your husband or someone in and around you, but they're not really acting like a grown up. Okay. They're a very young, innocent kind of energy, and they're still kind of figuring out how to act. Okay. And that might be tripping things up a little bit. Now, as far as the apartment goes, I did get the justice card. Okay. This might be a legal matter and it just kind of needs to be sussed out. I don't know if they looked at credit scores or something like that, and that might be something that they're reviewing before they go into that. But I got that they're kind of reviewing things and they're determining all of the legal parameters. Okay, but the justice card is a yes card for me. Okay, but the block is that there's someone that with a youthful energy that's not acting as adult as they could be. Like maybe they sent out an email or they said or did something that got them thinking. Okay, it might be something they found in the past or in a background check or something like that as well, because I know that those things come up. Okay, they're doing that now. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Mimi. So it might be something they found at a background check or something like that that's making them question legally, but I did get that, they're going to see that and go, oh, okay, let's go ahead and do it. I did get Aquarius in the seventh house. This is my innovation card, meets your marriage. So they're asking you to take a very mental approach to your marriage and see it without, like, as an Aquarian moon, we can do this except for when it comes to the collective and I tap into it, I cry like a baby. But when it comes to personal stuff, I can just turn off everything and get done what needs to happen. Okay, like if I'm in a tech setting or if I'm in a medical setting, I can just shut the water off and get things done, and then I just allow myself to, freak out later when I'm alone. So they're asking you to kind of approach your marriage from this approach. Take your emotions out of it, kind of like a King of Swords energy, and see things from a very mental perspective and an analytical perspective so that you can create more of a balance with each other, especially when it comes to making big legal decisions like moves and things like that. Okay. And this is also my card for the internet as well. So there might be doing some things regarding that as far as backgrounds and everything. The most important thing I got for the apartment is that how you like it and if you want it will depend on your mental attitude. Okay, so these are the many phases of Ganesha. Okay, and these are the phases of the moon around him, and that reflects the different aspects of your life, your spirituality, your health, your finances, your relationships, and your overall well-being. So it's important to remember that circumstances are neither good nor bad, they're always neutral, and that your approach to the situation will determine the outcome. So they're basically saying you kind of need to be the adult when it comes to getting things done financially and in other parameters, okay? Because this other person may think that they have all the answers and they might not be acting appropriately, and it could be putting blocks up for other people, okay, like little red flags and things. So your mind will determine how your day goes. So just making sure that you wake up with a refreshed mind and that you're careful about considering all of the actions you take in that day. You know, what you eat, where you go, what you do. And if you find yourself in a low disposition with this new place, take a moment to acknowledge, why did this come up for me? And take positive action to kind of shift back into happiness or being positive. So basically what they're saying is to kind of, we both love it, and where we are now is affecting me. Okay, so I totally understand that. Know that even if you move to this new apartment, it could affect you as well. And that's what they're showing me, that this could be an inner thing that you're working on additionally. Now, I understand that physical things can happen with apartments. There can be noise, there could be mold, there could be all kinds of stuff going on. But do realize that it is your outlook that determines your day, and not to let things that are going on in your environment affect you emotionally to that level. Okay. They want you to create more boundaries for yourself. That's why I got that Aquarius energy. Okay. And that's going to help you really kind of step out of that mindset into something a new way of thinking, a more positive way of thinking about things. Okay. I'm glad that makes sense, sweetie. Okay. I'm excited to see what Jane has for you. And if you get this new apartment, congratulations. I did get the justice card. So
Yeah, that's good. I put the house in the middle of a 9-card Lenormand. And is your house that you're living in now making you sick? Did I hear that?
she, we both love it. And where we are now is affecting me. She didn't say it
Where
was making me sick, but it's affecting her.
okay. Okay. All right, because yeah, I get the health card here, but what I'm focused on is the challenge. So there is a challenge, and it does look like it's around the gentleman, and it's like they need to know that he is your anchor, your stability, not your anchor drawing you down. You know, it's like an anchor can either be a good thing or a bad thing, really. I mean, if you think about it, because um, if you forget to pull your anchor up, I mean, don't forget to pull your anchor up when and we're dragging around these things. Somebody is talking around this apartment. There are people talking, and he's underneath it again. So he's underneath this apartment.
Oh,
Uh,
Jane,
huh?
Jane, she just lost the baby.
What?
We applied for the apartment. We just lost the baby. That's the health part. Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Oh, no wonder.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Okay.
so very sorry. No wonder I get the health there. Oh, okay. And that's your challenge too. Oh, okay. Then all of this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And I just want to say you will find a place to live. So don't fear that, right? But it might take a little bit longer because I do have a journey. And I do have this. Here's your challenge. Well, your challenge was losing the baby. I'm sure of that.
Mhm.
It challenged him a lot too, and the way he's feeling. And so just, get your bearings back, really. And yeah, it just feel better, really feel better. And because yeah, this is the your health card right here, and it's right on the other side of the house. So that should be okay. I did pull a guide card, and I got Buddha.
Yay.
I got Buddha. So it says heightened awareness, make peace with your thoughts and your world. So I'm really thinking right now you are going through challenges that it's so hard because I've been there, done that, and it's the hardest thing in the world. So you have Buddha helping you out, and just you'll find a place. It's on here.
Okay. Well, I did get the justice card. So that means legally things will get a little better and be in your favor. I will pull a quick one really quick. Yes or no, guys?
Yeah, let me see.
Okay. So I got that there might be some things regarding the contract that are going on, and there might be some construction involved that you're going to want to look into. Ask about if there's going to be any special assessments coming up or major construction happening in the building. Like here, we have major construction coming our way, and we've been here for 2 months, so we're kind of dealing with that. So definitely look over the contract and maybe ask them about any construction that's going on, because I know that you are noise sensitive. Okay, especially with the birds card that Jane got. What are
Yeah.
you getting? Okay. And then, oh, sweetie, I'm alive for my job because I'm stressed and depression from the miscarriage. You want to leave your job. Okay. And you'll look into that. Okay, sweetie. Well, my heart goes out to you. That's probably what got the positive outlook part. Know that uh, things will get better for you, and that, oh my goodness, that when you step into finding joy in everyday life, it will get better in time. Obviously, that grief never goes away because the loss of a child it's forever. But know that in time and in in healing, that things it will be less acute. Okay. Okay, sweetie. All right. Yes, and thank you for your encouragement, Mama Sushi. Amanda, you're so amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, fun boy. I put you in the queue.
Hey, fun boy.
Alicia, you are in the queue. Thank you for joining us, Alicia Patel. It's lovely to see you, or Patial. And Metal Ed is here. I got your question in. Metal Ed has got a lot of guides and connections. Okay, you are in the queue. And Night Rider, all right, I went ahead and got your question in as well. Welcome, Night Rider, great name. And Shem, I got your question in too. Okay. So we're going to go in order received unless we get a tip, okay? All right. So yes, I don't interrupt readings, Metal. I like to give the clients our full attention. Okay. So Miss Mama Sushi, you are next. We are planning to move at the end of the year. Any insights? Okay. So you would like to be out of the K. Okay, seashells. I'll go ahead and pull you out of the K. Thank you, sweetie. You got it. I removed you. All right, sweetie. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, blessings to you too, Metal Ed. All right.
Now, Mama Sushi, I just want to know a little clarification. So that's in like 10 months, right?
I got my cards actually show quite a story around this.
Oh, okay. Well, then go on with those.
Yes, but yeah, if you have something specific, go ahead and let it rip, Jane.
No, I haven't. I grabbed a different deck, so go ahead.
So the first card I got for you, Amanda, is that you're going to have to kind of change your perspective on this, and your perspective will change. You're going to develop a whole new headset in and around this, and the person you are 10 months from now is going to be different than the person you are now. Okay, there's going to be a lot of delays, a lot of hangups, a lot of transitions happening. It's going to completely change your viewpoint. So there are going to be circumstances that are going to prevent you from taking your usual actions in life, and you can't rush into making decisions right now, big or small, because it's time for introspection. Okay. There's going to be a sense of pause for a lot of us when it comes to moving and making big changes in our lives, because our government is going to change exponentially in 2025. So what you desire will come in due time, and it's natural to feel a little restless when it doesn't come, but trust that the current situation does have a definite advantage, and take time to reflect and gradually introduce more excitement into your routine. So what I did get in and around your energy was very good. I got the Chariot, meaning you want to move and you are really on the really great material journey here. I asked what it looked like for you, and I got the King and Queen of Pentacles. Jane, come on. I mean, you can't get better cards than this. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
So that is, oh, you want to be in the queue. Okay, Shells. Okay. Thanks, Susie Shells. So I got some great energy in and around you and your husband, which is fantastic. I love seeing that. So I asked, okay, that's kind of where you are now. You're thinking with a level head. I'm glad things are kind of working out in that area. I saw the photo where he had Aurora Rose in the pool. That was absolutely adorable. So I asked what was coming your way. Okay, I got the Five of Pentacles. This is my card for what's going to happen in the United States. Okay, it's really going to change things. It's going to flip the dynamic a little bit. We're going to have a lot of job loss, the real estate market, things like that. If you want to watch my show earlier this morning, for astrological purposes only, I went into the astrology of the time. It's another 2008 without the social programs to catch us, okay? So you're going to want to prepare for this. I asked how you would do it. You, King and Queen, can pull your resources together and maybe consider foreign travel or a foreign land. Okay, because I got the 9th house of travel. So instead of spending your time looking at new apartments in the area that you're looking in, because these big changes are about to hit, maybe start going on YouTube and watching travel vlogs and channels and expat shows and things like that, and maybe determine the best place to maybe raise your family. And that could be your way out of what's coming in the United States, which is, for astrological purposes, only the wrong side of a world war. Okay, and drafts and a bunch of other things that are coming our way. So just be aware that, real estate and jobs are going to get hit first, and it's going to affect everybody. Okay, so it's really important that you rely on the resources that you have. Again, I got the King and Queen of Pentacles, so don't worry about that. It's going to be okay, but you're going to have to reallocate. All right. And then she goes, it's taken years to convince him to move. And so I've been worried he'll try to get tired of nagging by the time we move. I feel rushed to move and make changes. I'm glad things are looking good. They're looking very good, sweetie. You're using your head. Queen of Pentacles is excellent. It tells me you are very financially, on the right track. And you love to travel. Excellent. So instead of looking at places maybe in your area right now, maybe explore other areas in the world that you can raise Aurora Rose, where there's great education and healthcare, and children are required to get things to keep us all safe and healthy, and that you don't have to pay through the teeth whenever anything goes wrong health-wise, things like that. There are many, many, many countries that are excellent. And if you guys get a little bit closer to that, you can get an astrocartography session with me. I can look at your husband's chart, your chart, and Aurora's chart, and I can find out how the energies will interact with you as souls, so that you can pick the best place in the world for you. So, all right, excited to see what Jane has.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, were you thinking wanting to move back to your hometown where you grew up? Are you nostalgic for your home? Because I get the Six of Cups in the middle, so that is nostalgia. I was just thinking. I mean, this could be where you want your little baby to grow up too, because we're having little tea parties and everything here. And you have somebody, a great helper. I mean, it takes 3 people. This I'm seeing as you, your husband, and a real estate agent, almost like somebody helping you find a place. Maybe not to buy, but I just heard lease to buy. So just saying lease to buy. So be thoughtful about this, and just, when you walk in, does it feel like home, the home that you want to be in, where you're sitting here watching TV with the remote control and with your 4 cups. Just don't be apathetic. This might be your husband getting him off his rear to move. Okay. And then
I'm seeing gaming. I'm seeing gaming, like he's playing with, like, he's on the computer, or he's playing with like a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing in the that's the image that the guides gave me. When you pulled up that card, they showed me he's playing video games.
Yeah, but maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. And then on the bottom, I do have the Justice card too. So find that balance, and you'll find the home. Oh, your sister's a realtor. You're
Ooh.
nostalgic for Oregon in general, but if you think about moving ever since Michelle Marie did and opened my eyes. Okay, very good. Yeah, he's always gaming. Yeah, there he is. Gaming. You just got to get him ungaming long enough. It's funny because it's almost like he's holding the remote in one hand and he's holding a book in the other. It's sort of like keep pushing the book in front of his face and taking the game controller away from him.
Yeah. What I got was, instead of him looking at games, he could look at YouTube videos with you of like various places to go live, and talk about things like that. That way that you're both looking at the screen, and you're collaborating, and you're talking, and you're dreaming, you're taking notes, things like that. So kind of getting him out of that gaming world and maybe into another type of screen time with you and Aurora, something exciting, something interesting, because you mentioned that you love to travel.
Yeah. That's fun.
So the lovely Jeff is here. It's lovely to see you, Jeff. And then Rachel says, I'm looking at foreign visas myself. I agree. It is a bit of a cluster right now, sweetie. And Seashells, I got your question back in. Fun Boy, I got your question. And some other people came in. I didn't want to miss you. Just trying to see. Okay, got Night Rider. Okay. So welcome, guys. It's lovely to have all of you. I did see someone come in from Twitch. And your better energy today, Jeff. That's great. Oh, legitimate gravity. Thank you for joining us, sweetie. It's lovely to see you as well. And then apparently Thailand has a visa program. You can pay a flat rate for 5 to 20 years. Yes, Jonathan and I looked into that. We're actually just starting off in Mexico because you can get a travel visa for 6 months. You go down to Belize or Guatemala for 3 days, come back, and you're good to go for another 6 months. And that's just the easy thing for us to do until we see like all the chips fall and who's involved in what's coming. So yeah, we're just taking it slow. So you guys do you for sure. All right. And yeah, there you go, Rachel. Woohoo. Okay, so let's see. And I'm so glad that I was happy to open your eyes. That's wonderful. Thank you for that, Amanda. Okay, yes, it is good to know. And it's a good place to just kind of start and get your feet wet a little bit, traveling and things like that. So it's keeping your options open. And you can use this as kind of a home base while you travel and figure out other places as well, Rachel. So that's just what we're doing. But to each their own. Okay, so our next question is Sherry. Sherry, are you still with us? Sherry Lemstra, please let us know that you're in the audience, dear. Sherry, are you here? I need Gerald's phone or cowbell. I don't have his amazing props. Actually, honey, can you go get my altar bell? I can use that. I got a new altar bell at the market. I was so excited. They had all these beautiful statues of Buddha and Ganesha. And I saw this altar bell, and we actually tried quite a few of them, and we just fell in love with this one. So
nice.
we just love it, love it, love it. It definitely gets the gets your attention. So okay, here we go, Sherry.
It's like Sharon's bell. Sharon has one of those. I just have a little.
Aww. Okay, Sherry, going once, going twice. We're going to move on to Shem. All right. Okay, Shem, are you in the audience? Please let yourself know. Any message for me and my spiritual guides? Shem, are you here? We would love to see you, Shem. Please check in, dear. Let's do it again. Shem. Can I submit a donation for a question? Yes, Annis, and you'll go right to the front of the line if you do so. So thank you. And all of my links are in the description. Okay. Doesn't look like Shem's here with us. Moving on. Metal Ed 777. Are you here, Metal Ed? Please check in. I'm actually following a really cool metal guy on YouTube. He makes the coolest videos.
Oh, really?
And he incorporates his daughter in his videos, and it's just the most adorable father-daughter metal like show ever. It's so cute.
I think I may have seen one or two of those.
Yeah, he's really popular. And I just think he's adorable. He and his wife and his kid are just adorable.
That's
so, yeah. Well, so we are reading. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Metal Ed is not here. It would have been cool to read for you. Okay, Fun Boy. Are you here, Fun Boy? Is Fun Boy still with us? We're just going to be flying through tonight, Jane.
When you were calling for Shemp, I heard all I could hear was "Nothing's gonna harm you, not while I'm around." Toby. Fun Boy's here.
Fun Boy's here. Woohoo! Okay, Fun Boy.
You just won.
Yeah.
What do you want? What kind of reading do you want, Fun Boy?
Okay, let me find his question. I think I just had it up here. Yeah, can I get a reading? Hello, all. And it's what will be the outcome if I try to work with Santa Muerte?
Oh.
Ooh, I love this question. She's huge here in Mexico. You would love the altars to her. Oh my gosh, and at the markets, I told you the spiritual stores here are full of Santa Muerte. She is amazing. Oh, Jane's going to go show and tell. I'm so excited to see this.
Oh no, I'm just getting my Santa Muerte deck.
Of course you are. That is show and tell. Yay, I can't wait to see what she says. This is fantastic. So you asked the right people, fun boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. So while Jane goes and gets her Santa Muerte deck, let me just go ahead and do this in the chat because you guys have been asking for this. Okay, and I'll go ahead and pin it. Pin. There we go. That's where you guys can tip. That makes it easy. Okay, so let's see here. The first card I got was I got Saturn and Aries. So you're going to want to take it slow with Santa Muerte. Okay, don't rush anything. All right, Aries is all about new and exciting things. It's that inner warrior coming out. Santa Muerte might put up a few blocks in the beginning because she wants you to come in with a lot of respect and a lot of what's the main thing she's saying? Restraint. Okay, when you first start working with her, because her energy is very big and powerful and beautiful. Okay, she's divine feminine. You can't get much more beautiful like than Santa Muerte. She reminds me a lot of Kali in the Vedic tradition. She's a beautiful goddess. I got that if you do practice restraint, especially at the beginning of your practice with her, and you really take time to honor her energy and take things slow, I got the Four of Wands. You guys, it's going to be like a marriage of guide and guided. It's going to be really beautiful. I'm kind of excited for this energy coming your way. And he says, "Oh man, I wish I could see that." We are about to see her deck. It's going to be really cool.
Oh.
And so, yeah, so I got that this is going to be a beautiful connection that you make with her. And Susan, you can go ahead and ask your question. It's fine, dear. And then I got, this is kind of how she wants you to approach her. Okay. I love it when they tell me this because I think it's really important. Whew. I got the Page of Cups, affection, tenderness, intuition. She might visit you in your dreams. She wants you to honor your sensitivity as you step forward. So she really wants you to express your emotions very openly with her. Okay, like you would to a mother. The presence of this card tells me that there is a sensitive side of you that she wants to bring out, and she wants you to recognize that inside of yourself. And she will help you with your emotional state, especially when it comes to your decision making. So she's going to help you find a balance between your imaginative creativity and your logical thinking. And you're going to be able to see things as they truly are with her guidance. How cool is that? So if you feel a little inexperienced or hesitant getting started, just be ready that she will help you with the responsibilities that come with a serious relationship with her. And despite any hesitation that you have, if you make any effort, she will return in kind. But she said to practice restraint and take things slowly. Okay, so failure to do so could hinder your relationship a little bit and lead to blocks. So that's kind of an important piece that she's showing me. So prepare yourself for incredible growth because she's an amazing goddess that comes from sharing the psychic intuition that she's going to give you with others, but it's going to take a very long time because she likes to take things slow. Okay. She goes, this is so Santa Muerte. She goes, compare your situation to a pregnancy. Okay. You nurture and give birth to your tender emotions, and you bring them into a loving world where they're cherished, where they're valued, and where they're desired. And she says that she is your mother and she will care for you. And she goes, and listen to your dreams because she can come to you in your dreams and she will teach you how to approach life with gentleness. Oh, love that message. That was so fun. And then I also got courage too. So she's going to help you stand firm in who you are and as a soul. So, oh, so great. Thanks for letting me tap into her and your connection with her. That was amazing. And he goes, the white skull appeared in my dreams and waved to me. Yay, she's already showing up. It's sprouted arm, not scared, but very calming. Well, that was probably her.
Wow.
And then, yeah, that's so fun.
Yeah, I love that. So from my Santa Muerte deck, I do have the Seven of Pentacles. And in the Seven of Pentacles, sorry, these I don't use these online a lot because they're so shiny. But this was special, so I got it down. But yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. So this is like the like what Michelle Marie was saying. It's take it slow. and water that which you wish to grow. You're planting seeds and now they're growing and they need to be watered and tended to. So that's what, you know, she's saying. It's like, we're going to plant these seeds together. We're going to water them. You're going to know exactly how much water to put in there and all that kind of stuff. And talk about skulls. Here's the five of pentacles. Yeah, five of pentacles. So this is that. So normally it's out and being left out of the church, but in this one, look, you're walking over. I just need to say to everybody, we are walking on the backs of our ancestors. Everything that we are, every single one of our ancestors absolutely had to be involved in our creation. Otherwise, we would not be here as this, right? So it's like, make sure that when you're working with Santa Muerte, that you also work with your ancestor energy. This is really it's going to bring up a lot of ancestor energy for you. And then we have the Page of Swords. So the message is the thoughts, words, and deeds, bring them in. You're going to be learning about all of she's going to make you be so honest that it's uncomfortable. But it's in the honesty where we grow the most. You're not going to grow if you're not being honest. And inside we have strength. So you've got this strength inside you to work with her. You can do this. So you got this. And yeah, that's what I have. And then the Nine of Pentacles. So you'll be comfortable there.
Oh, I love that.
Tick tock, tick tock. There you go.
And Funboy says, I've been buying books on ancestry veneration. Very cool, Funboy. So you're already getting into that. That's wonderful. You just do a lot of research, read a lot of books. And yeah, I'm excited for your journey with Santa Muerte. Yes, best of luck with that. Oh, so exciting. Okay, the lovely Beth is here. It's lovely to see you, Beth. Thank you, my fellow journalist friends. I mean, I know that with Rahu going into the third house of the United States, which rules journalism and communications in a couple of months, that's going to be an interesting time for us. We're already seeing the start of that. So, and then Ness is here. It's lovely to see you, Ness. And Ness says, yes, the ancestors enjoy our wins too. And Nikki Chains, I did see you in the audience. Welcome all the way from Twitch. And you can get a try. I went ahead and put you in the queue. All right. It's lovely to see you all. I'm going to make sure I got everybody. Knight Rider, I do see you. And you are, I got a question. Who is Nurman Bisla? Someone sent a tip, and I'm not sure who it was. It was a 333 tip. Okay, so let me know who you are, and I'll go ahead and put you in next. Okay, it is Ness. Okay, all right. So let's see here. Oh, that would be. Okay, that's about your writing project. Okay, well, I did answer. I think I pulled cards for someone else. So let me go ahead and ask to make sure these might be for you, because sometimes the guides do that. Is this for Ness? No. Okay, so this is for the next question. I will get to you right after that one. Okay, Ness? Let's see. The next question was Knight Rider. Knight Rider, are you still here? Because I did see you in the audience earlier. You put your name at the top of the page. I didn't see that. I'm so sorry, Ness. You are next, okay? So that's what I got for you. Knight Rider, are you still with us? I did see you wave a little bit earlier, because I did get some cards for you regarding having another child. If you're still here, they're good ones, and there's some warnings here and some positive outlooks that need to happen. And I'd love to be able to tap in. Are you here, Knight Rider? Okay, I pulled cards, so I'm going to put them away. Knight Rider. Okay, we're going to put the cards away. Yeah, okay. So, Ness, you are next. I am pushing a writing project. Yes, we do have a little time left. I am pushing a writing project out this year. What is your read on how people feel when they read it and how they react? Feelings and reactions. Okay. So let me pull cards because I had it for a previous word. You can go anytime, Jane.
Sure, yeah, sorry, I'm doing a this, I was like, writing project. Ooh,
Yes. Jane
I've
is an
been
overachiever, so give her some time.
yeah.
Not my word, Gerald. Ooh.
It's strong, I can tell you that.
It's very creative too, yes. Okay.
Oh,
So Ness, the main energy I got was very, very good. First, I got the first house. This is really going to help you develop it, your soul, your spirit, who you are, and show the world who you are as an individual. Very good card. And then I got Venus. People are going to freaking love it because you're really creative. And Venus is the divine muse. So this tells me that you've got creativity in spades and it will be well received. It matters what you're thinking. Oh, Knight Rider, I put away your cards, sweetie. You missed it. Okay. So I apologize, honey, but I did call you multiple times, okay? And then I put away your cards, okay? So I got the first house, and then I got Venus, okay? So that is going to be Venus is all about divine creativity. It's about the divine feminine. It's about tapping into the muses. They love the work that you're doing, okay? I did get one piece. I got the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And she came up reversed. This is not the time to publish or put your work out there to make money. Okay, that's the main thing I got there. But it is the time to celebrate it and all of the wonderful things that it's going to bring you. Okay, because I got the Four of Wands. Now, I have friends that are authors and are creatives, and what it led to them is it introduced them to people and situations in their lives that changed their lives for the better, both materially and spiritually. So you're going to attract a lot of invitations, a lot of wonderful events, a lot of prosperity in your life in other ways through your writing. So I thought that was really cool. And then, yeah, I'm excited to see what Jane has for you because I think that's just a positive read. So,
oh, are you done?
yes.
Yeah, okay. So I went around the book, and first of all, I don't know if you I see a contract for the book or whatever the papers that you've written. It's either you've made a contract with it or there is a contract with here's the book, the contract, and on the other side it's a long journey. So I think it's the paper that you write is going to be it's going to get a lot of action. A lot of people are going to be um have their eyes on this. And Knight Rider, we got you already. You don't need to keep putting your name in.
Yeah.
Sorry, we see you. You probably hit pause is what happened. So anyway, so I do see after the first, like, letting it go out and giving it a whirl, giving it a go around, it's going to travel. It's the stars. It's your hopes and dreams. It's what you want. There is a little the pathway, I'm wondering, is the pathway, the way you choose to put this out. I'm seeing the internet right here next to it, but I do see for you to use your intuition with this. Now, the only thing is, it could be it's a little tricky, but you can do this and just watch out for the snake. So
Mm.
just be careful of somebody if you come in contact with somebody and you're like, they don't feel quite right, then use your intuition that was given to you to say, this person feels like a snake. If it
Ooh.
looks like a snake, slimes like a snake, it's a snake because they can't walk, can they? And they slither. And then I do have but you can outsmart those snakes. We've got the fox here. So I feel like this book is going to be very cheeky, or no, this writing, it's papers, but it feels like it's going to be very fun. I feel like this is a very fox energy, you know, invigorating, and I really like it a lot. Just be careful of that snaky person, but you will know them by their snakiness. That's what I've got for you.
I love that. Thank you, Jane. I love it when she gives us those good warnings. And the lovely Imelda has joined us. It's lovely to see you, Imelda. And Knight Rider, just to give you a big flyby of what I saw, I got the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which tells me that the money might not be there. And then I got the Five of Wands, which means that there's going to be some issues, fighting, things like that in and around it. This is both something that you want, but that there are going to be circumstances in the future that prevent it. Okay? This is actually, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it at all. There's going to be a lot of fighting if you try to contact them. Okay. So I was just sorry, I got two of my readings mixed up. So I got I got the King of Cups. No, King of Pentacles reversed. I got the Five of Wands. I got this is something that you really want, but if you push it, they're going to get in an argument. Okay. So don't push it. Move on. You do you. And they're saying that travel might bring love. Okay. So that's what I got for you. Okay. Knight Rider, just letting you know. And then you were waving when you, okay, well, I saw the waving come after I rang the bell and everything, but I did remember the cards. And so that was basically what I saw for you. Okay. Don't waste your time on that person. Move on. Okay. Travel. You might find someone way better for you. Okay. Way better. And I got Sagittarius 9th house for the person that you can attract, and it'll be from traveling. Okay, sweetie. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't sync, especially with internet connections, but I did remember your cards. And the Five of Wands, don't approach this person right now. They could also be going through some financial stuff and they're just like really upset with the world and things like that. So maybe don't engage. Okay. Okay. I do have you on the list, Alicia. All right. Our next question is a tipper. It is the lovely Susan. So go ahead and ask your question, Susan, and I'm going to pull some cards for you. Yeah, so it was about 2 minutes before, so it could have been lagging. Okay, sweetie? It happens sometimes. That's the internet. Hey, Miss Susan. I'm excited to read for you. Okay. Oh, you're not contacting them. Okay. Got it, Knight Rider. All right.
It's seeming hard.
So it's just seeming hard, wondering what I can do to change or accelerate healing. Okay, sweetie. So she's got some health things that she's working through that require surgery. Okay, and she's doing a lot of things nutrition wise and exercise wise and diet wise to kind of help her be as healthy as possible moving forward, especially getting ready for the procedures that she needs to have. Okay, and a lot of them involve, if I'm allowed to say it, Susan, you said it on the show before, it's like hernias and things like that she's going to need removed, and it's a big surgery. Okay, so
Sorry.
the main thing I got North Node, first house, in Libra. So I'm going to read them across. Those are the karma cards. And that is have faith in relationships immediately. Don't worry about the beauty of the way to project yourself. And now is the time to do it with your partner or do it on your own. Okay, so that's the main thing that I got there. And there will be cooperation to perfect who you are. There will be success from decisions about your desires and benefit by resulting from the fairness shown by your actions. So I went, okay, how do we do the healing for your energy? Because I got that Libra energy and cooperation, and you are married to the lovely Daniel. So your energy, I got the Hermit and I got the Empress. Okay, so spending time in solitude, maybe sitting down and studying a book on Ayurveda. They're showing me that you're actually looking into a book on healing, and you're doing some research on that. And you're shining a lantern on it, and you're really focused on this new area of study, okay? And your hips as well. Okay, sweetie. So they want you to spend some time in solitude really researching your health. You're the Empress here, okay? So spend some time researching. They said the answers are not only in a book, but they're within you, because I know you've got those 11 divisions on your Jupiter, which tells me you're from the medical plane. So time spent in meditation can definitely help you find the answers. They might point you to a book or a field of study that can point you in the right direction when it comes to accelerating your healing. Okay, because they said whoa, you read a lot. You are very studious. They're showing me like a whole thing of books. It was like, oh yeah, she'll read all of them. And I'm like, okay, so you go, girl. So that's the main thing that they're showing me. The thing that they want you to avoid, okay? And I say this with absolute love, is yes, meditation. I say this with absolute love. This is the energy I got for Daniel a little bit. I got the Emperor reverse. So if he's feeling a little out of sorts, like there's too many responsibilities on him now, he might be a little, a little emotionally burdened right now, and things like that. I got that could be because of bad company. Okay. This is also my card for, watching what you eat, what you drink, things like this. But this is what I got, a big emotional aspect of this. The company that he's keeping could be causing you a lot of emotional stress. Okay. And he might not be able to see it, but it is affecting your health. Okay, so that's why I think it's important that you take some time out to be alone and to separate yourself from that energy so that you can heal from the associations that he's making, because they are bad company and they're affecting your emotional health. Okay. I know that that's kind of hard. I know that he is an amazing husband and has done so much, but it's the company that he's keeping that's kind of making him feel a little out of sorts and upside down right now, and that's affecting you. Okay, so that's the main energy that I got in and around that, and I'm interested to see what Jane has for you, sweetie. And my heart goes out to you as you kind of deal with this energy. It's not easy. A lot of us are going through that right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So radio. Okay.
Yeah. So it's interesting because the reading is all about, look at this. It's the Knight of Cups, but do you see it? It's a veterinarian, like do you see the listening to the heart and listening
Mhm.
all around? It's about medicine there. And this is the very center. This is the signifier of the, and I didn't pick this out. It just came out. And what it was crossed by was the Magician. So this is which, if you're going to be crossed by anything, now this is, we're going to this could mean that the person that is, there's just could be a lot of ego involved. And so what you are trying to do, the reason why it's crossed and not upright, is because you're having to let go of your ego, or, set your ego on its side, you know? I mean, sometimes we need to. I see some big change coming for you. We have giving and receiving, reciprocity
Mhm.
right there. I mean, these are all good cards. Look at this. I have the Two of Cups, which is right above your crown. This is up in your head. This is, it's like whoever you're working with, this can be your husband, this could be your team, your doctor team, all that kind of stuff. But it really is your husband, because down over here I get the marriage card, the Four of Wands. And yeah, and what's coming up next is, we don't know yet. It's the Seven of Cups. It's the shell game. It's
Mhm.
we don't know exactly how everything's going to work. We know about what to expect. They told me when I had my surgery, they told me about what to expect. But what I expected and what I got, they were completely different. So you really can't expect anything, because everybody is different. So, but what this does for you is it's going to open up a whole new world for you. And when you look in the mirror and you look at yourself, you are going to just feel better. It's time to get well, to heal these annoying, I'm seeing what some are they, I see some biopsies going on too, but probably not. But who knows? I mean, I'm seeing they're really looking at things under a microscope, which is exactly what you want. And yeah, and your hopes and fears are, like the walking away card, the Eight of Cups. It's the moving on to better things. Well, wouldn't that be nice? You finally, the Four of Wands, you've worked with your team, you've got the world, that's over. And now this is the Eight of Cups. You get to walk away from that unhealthy body and go into what, it will be better it looks like it will be better. I just, and over here, I throw extra cards for the angels, and I got the Justice. So that's a big, yay card right there, right? So there you go. I think it looks good, just this one right here really got me. I was like, oh, surgery, and there they are. Walk away sounds good. Yes, yes.
Yeah. And I love that the world card had a map. So you might have to travel for some of your procedures as well, maybe. This is what I got.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
And then you got the walking away after that. So there might be some
Yeah.
travel involved. Yeah. So,
Mhm.
and Imelda says that's wonderful. Oh, you got lots of people cheering for you in the chat, Susan. Oh, I love it. Okay. And then Ness is rewatching the replay of the reading again. That's awesome, Ness. Okay. Glad that was helpful. Oh, when you hear turkey is good. Okay. Well, yeah, keep your options open. That's wonderful. I love that. Okay.
They do have a dictator, though.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't know a lot
Is
about
it-
turkey. So,
Turkey is Erdogan, right?
yeah, I haven't studied Turkey. So that's not one of the places on my list. So,
I could very possibly be wrong.
well, I think you're very welcome, Susan. Okay,
Yeah.
we're getting toward the end. Okay. Yeah, like us. Yeah, right, Susan.
Right.
I hear you.
Exactly. I was just
Like us. Yeah. Now it's, yeah.
Can you believe that we are now the aggressor? It just doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Astrologically, it does. That's why we're in Mexico. But we have a better president here. But yeah, it's happening a lot quicker than it should, which tells me that they're cheating. Ugh, it's really annoying. So is Alicia here? Are you still here with us, Alicia? Please check in. Alicia? Alicia, are you here? Alicia, please check in. And then Beth says you were right about Erdogan. Okay, Erdogan. Oh, you're talking about Turkey.
Oh, Erdogan, yeah.
Erdogan. Oh.
However, Erdogan, he's not a good dude.
Okay, I haven't read a lot about Turkey. I'll have to look this up. I'm usually pretty good on the news, but I haven't been keeping Turkey up there for some reason. And Alicia is here. Thank you for checking in. Lovely to see you. Next, we have Seashells, and then Benita, and then Nikki Chain. So make sure that you're here too for your questions. I would like love reading what's coming next in my love life. If there is someone, I like him, but there are things not working. Okay. So thing I will work in the future, or will I meet my new person? Okay.
That's a lot of questions.
So I basically just got an overall energy reading in and around you and this person that you're talking about. Okay. I got the moon and I got Pisces. So this is a spiritual and emotional connection. Okay. This is someone who is from a past life. You know them. It'll feel very familiar, and they'll be extremely sensitive and dreamlike, and you will probably see them in your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, especially as you wake up in the morning. I got that they will be very dharmic. It will feel right, and they will be doing the right thing. Okay, so this is also a big yes card for me. It's the opposite of my divorce card. So this is things are going to be very balanced in a very moral way in a relationship. Then you got a gift coming, honey. I got the Ace of Pentacles, and it's like a gift from God. So I love it when I get good cards in a love reading, because most of them, because I attract domestic violence readings, are just like, this one's good. So I'm like, yay. So you are attracting the right energy toward you. This is going to be like a gift from God. See the garden, the portal. It's going to feel like you're coming home with this person. I love it when I get cards like that. Okay. And then I got the lovely, of course, I got Pisces in the moon. I got the Page of Cups. And what is he looking at? A fish. So you're going to be able to express your emotions openly with this person. Okay. This is a very sensitive person. And you're sensitive too, is what I'm seeing. You may feel a little inexperienced or hesitant at first, but you are ready for the responsibilities, even if you're a little unsure. Okay. It's going to be a serious relationship, but despite these fears that you're going to have at the beginning, it's essential to make that effort and focus on effectively communicating your very deepest feelings, your hunches, your dreams, because I got that moon and Pisces card. Failure to do so will hinder the success of your relationship because this person's also looking for that. What? I love that. So you can prepare yourself for incredible growth that comes from sharing your psychic intuition with this person. And yeah, you're listen to your dreams, and you will get a lot of answers there. That's the main energy that I got in and around it. I love it when I get a good love reading. Oh, they're so rare these days, Jane. That gives me hope. Thank you for giving me hope, Alicia.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. I put the heart in the middle because this is where we want to know about love. So all around love. The cards are
Mhm.
around love. And I mean, we start out, yes, like all of mine have been starting out with the clouds. So we're a little bit cloudy, but there's a gentleman next to the clouds. So we don't know what this person looks like. And I'm getting right here, I'm getting when you look for a new relationship, keep your eyes closed and your heart open, because we want to find the person with our soul, not with our eyes. Our eyes can deceive us. Ooh, look how handsome. Dress is so nice. Has a great watch. Has horrible breath and isn't nice. Right? So those are the things that really matter. Okay. Because it's this person holds the key to your heart. It's right underneath there. So there is somebody coming. It goes man, heart, key. Right next to the key, we have somebody new coming in. I think you were asking, is it somebody I'm already with? Is it somebody new? I'm feeling like it's somebody new. And this new person is the key to your joy and happiness. Love and happiness. Now I got that song in my head. Love and happiness. You know, the R&B. All right. So yeah, just that. And here's the thing. Here's the crossroads thing, because you're normally, they're kind of hard to see. You're normally like, you date a certain type of guy. How many women do you know, Michelle, Marie, that are like, you know, he's not like any of the guys I've ever dated. This
Yes.
person's different. Yes. And it's like, yeah, in a past life or in my earlier days, never would have like appreciated,
Nope.
that, you know what I mean? Like, and my husband, he's 10 years older than me. We don't do the same thing. You're so lucky you do the same things. We don't do the same things, but that's okay, because I do mine, he does his, and we come together for coffee in the morning. But so just this is that sign that says don't go for the ones that you normally go for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's somebody new.
And I got Ace of Cups energy around that, Jane.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
very Piscean, very emotional, very open. This is someone you can open your heart to who doesn't reject you, sweetie.
Yeah.
He's okay. He is there.
Yeah, he's got the key. I mean, because the older guy was or not the older guy, sorry, the other guy, the guy that you already have, for him, he's feeling like this relationship is a burden.
Like the
So
concurring cross. Okay.
yeah, just move on from them.
Okay. You got someone coming, wait for them, honey. And keep your eyes open and pay attention to those dreams. So yay, that was awesome, Jane. Thank you for that. And Seashells checked in. All right. So we have Benita Bala and Nikki Change, and that's it. And so Seashells, you are next. Thank you for checking in, dear. When I ask about my current relationship, I feel my partner is wanting another child. Do you see if that is in the cards? I already have 2 kids together, and it's open. All right. I'm glad that you're open. And I love your photo. Are you an artist? That's beautiful. Your thumbnail. That's really pretty. Okay, so I've got I've got some interesting cards for you. Okay, the first card I got was Pisces. This is something that spiritually you are kind of looking into. You're doing a lot of introspection. You're having some dreams about it. And your guides are going to come to you in your dreams and contact you regarding this decision. The first thing you really need to look into is the money. Okay, the money may not be there, all right? Because I know children cost a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money. This isn't just material money. This is also time. This is effort, and it could take away from the kids that you have now. The reason I say that is there is a major change in perspective that's coming your way regarding having children. Okay, because I got Hanged Man reversed, and it could cause an imbalance in the current family dynamic. Now, I asked how you would take on a new wait 1 second. Ooh, got to get rid of that. Ah,
Oh
and
gosh, that
yeah,
goes.
they're gone.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I
Well,
gotta love when they show up.
me.
We're positive. Okay, so she shells. So I got the Hanged Man, but it came up reversed. So you're going to develop a new perspective over time as you do some research. I got the Empress reversed, which is my definite no card when it comes to pregnancy and having a child. Okay, so there might be some fertility issues. There might be, I got some monetary issues. There could be some timing issues, some perspective issues, things like that. Take a step back, listen to your dreams, contact your guides, sit in meditation, and really ask them what is kind of going on in this area before making this decision. Because when you do that, I got the Moon reversed, which is my clarity will come card. Okay, but right now it's unclear. Okay, so she's in the water. She's not really listening or seeing anything. She's not very cognizant. That's what I'm getting there. And Seashell says, I have a child with a disability, so I'm present for him and my daughter. She's a tween. Okay, so what I'm getting is bringing another child into this will take away from the relationship with others. And I'm getting that the child with a disability and the tween are kind of this energy too. They're going to need a lot of direction from you, Mama and Papa. And it's important that you're there for them and moving in the best direction that they can for their soul contracts, because you do have a soul contract with both of your children moving forward, and having another child right now could disrupt that contract. Okay, I hope that was helpful, sweetie.
Oh gosh, he's back again.
I got him.
Okay, back. You good? Okay.
And I understand my partner is older. Okay, sweetie.
Okay. Yeah. I have the same thing. I didn't even lay him out. Okay. So I have the scythe. Look, we're cutting out the stork. So that's a no right there. That's a no. Although, I mean, you can still wish and hope on the stars, and then there's a child there. But it's cloudy and it could be a burden. So, I mean, only you and your partner can make these kinds of decisions. But I see that the first thing was the scythe and then the stork. So I don't want to tell you no, don't have a baby, but it right there was in the very beginning. Over here, I thought, well, I'll pull some of these. I do have the family dynasty card. I mean, you are creating a really good family dynasty. Look, you're in a good relationship. I mean, this seems like a good relationship. You get the Lovers card, those things that you are connected. You have your family unit, you know, and it's yeah, and it's we love our life right now the way it is. The King of Cups. Yes, I would have a baby with you in a second, honey. I truly would. But I don't know that we can do that right now. But I will just love you and love who we have. And that's the way it feels to me. What are you saying? Yeah.
Okay, correct. Okay, we already have a family together. I just noticed he's talking more children. I love him very much and did dearly. Okay, you are correct. I really would. Okay.
Yeah, and you would. It's just, is it the best idea? It's up to you, though. These are just cards. It's just the energy right now in this moment.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
You got a good thing. So anyways, there we go. Okay.
Okay, there we go. Woohoo! Well, thank you for joining us, Seashells, and we wish you all the best with you and your partner. I married an older guy too, so I get what you're going through, and we're sending
So
you
do
lots of love.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm so glad you'll be back, sweetie. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate your energy, and let us know how you're doing. We're serious. Like we love to hear feedback and how things are going and everything else. Okay. All
Definitely.
right.
All right.
So, Shem, I already called you and you weren't here, but because you popped back in, I'll just do a couple of cards for you. I didn't get your question because I went ahead and took it off the list. I got Pisces 11th house. They say focus on your spiritual community right now. And I got Page of Cups. Really mind your emotions and younger emotions in and around you, like younger people, things like that, that may be misusing their emotions, and make sure that they don't rub off on you and maybe cause you to overreact or things like that. You might also get a message from a more emotionally immature person or be struggling with a little bit with that yourself. And it could be coming from someone in your group. I got 11th house of Pisces. Okay. So that was the main thing that I got there. Okay. So that is it for our questions. That is, whew, that was a lot.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I really appreciate you sticking with me. We've been here for almost 2 hours, guys, and Jane is a warrior. So thank you for sticking with me. And it is also Jane's birthday coming up. So happy birthday, Jane. It is lovely to see you. And you're very welcome, Shen. Thank you for sticking with us to the end. And Susie, if you come in a little bit later, we'd be happy to answer your questions. Okay, sweetie? All right. Sending love to you, honey. All right. So do you have anything that you would like to announce before we close out, lovely Jane?
No, I'm just doing a show with some people tomorrow over on Tarot Stash on creativity.
Oh, and Nikki, we called you, but you didn't check in. I will pull a quick card for you, sweetie. All right, I'll just pull a quick card and we'll see what you get, okay? Because I know you're new. Okay, if there's a construction project in and around you, it's probably not the best thing to get involved in, or a project that you're working on with others. Okay, they're telling me a project that you're working on with other people that might not work out because one person's dropping the ball. Okay, that's the main energy I'm getting in and around you. Okay, we are kind of closing out, so I just want to, but I did want to honor your energy. Okay, they're not paying attention to the money aspect of it. Okay, and they're not really cooperating with other people very well. Okay, so just be aware that there is someone in your environment that you might be working on a project on that might fail because they're not paying attention to those elements. And I do encourage you to come back and then really pay attention when we call, because that's really important, so that we can get a full read for you. Okay, sweetie, but we really do appreciate you for popping in at the end. And Nikki says, happy birthday. And you're welcome, sweetie. Thank you for coming in and sharing your energy. It's lovely to have you with us. Okay, so as we go out, I made a little present for Jane, and I hope you guys like it, and I hope Jane likes it. Happy birthday, honey.
Oh,
And I will see you tomorrow morning. I have a show on at 8:35 in the morning, and I go into the astrological transit. So you can look forward to seeing me then. I do it every day except for Monday, because that's my Saturn day.
And
So,
it's good.
Yeah, oh, thank you, sweetie.
Yeah, I
So
haven't
you
been lately, but I've been missing my mornings, but I've got to get back into it. Yes, definitely.
Oh, well, I appreciate you in the chat, Jane. We love having your energy there. So definitely join me. It's Astrological Tarot. If you have not subscribed to Jane the Seeker, it's Jane the Seeker Tarot. She is an amazing reader, as you guys all saw. We love her. And we hope you have a wonderful night. And I will be back here next Wednesday with the lovely, lovely, lovely Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with him. So I'm sending you all love, and I hope you enjoy this outro of our lovely Jane. Take care, everyone.
Jane's got her cards laid out in stars, reading fortunes near and far. Ancient wisdom in her hands, bridging worlds with golden strands. Mac's grown tall and Nina's grace, sacred books in every space. Yogananda's light divine, cats purr softly as she finds the truth that binds all paths as one, like morning's gentle old rising sun. Through crystal prisms on her wall, she hears the ancient spirits call. Her heart beats for justice clear, democracy and voices dear, standing strong through changing times, while Mother Earth reveals her signs.